Do not think about this. A lot of people say, hey, it's early, it's not. Listen, it's not my job. My job is boxing.
I do not agree or disagree. I just counted the facts. And the fact was that the referee could let Rico go to his corner and take his minute of the rest and then take the decision whether he is capable or not of continuing.
What a fight.
I think it is bad stop, and I want to see the rematch in the future.
It's good. Listen, this is boxing. It's normal. I feel good. We win. Thank God.
Oleksandr Usyk fires back at Rico Verhoeven over robbery accusations after KO win, shutting down the controversy with a cold response that appeared to mock Rico's complaints about the stoppage. Usyk dismissed the appeal talks completely, insisting champions focus on winning fights, not making excuses afterward. The undefeated heavyweight also praised Rico's effort, but made it clear the better man still finished the job.
This was hard fight. Rico, good fighter, good prepare, everything okay. We have win, but continue training.
Oleksandr Usyk doubled down after the fight, brushing aside questions about the close scorecards and refusing to admit Rico Verhoeven was ever ahead. The Ukrainian champion appeared completely unfazed by the backlash, making it clear that a win is a win no matter how loud the controversy becomes. His calm reaction only added more frustration to Rico.
About this, I went back, rest, do it homework, and I don't know, Turkey Alex Sheikh, if organization fight, I ready.
The scorecards were a draw. What did you think how the fight was when you was fighting? Did you have any concern maybe you could be down?
Listen, Judas, I not think about this, We have final, It's...
Alex Krasiuk's emotional comments sounded like a warning shot after Oleksandr Usyk's controversial win over Rico Verhoeven. Even people close to Team Usyk now appear to realize the undefeated champion escaped one of the biggest scares of his career. With robbery accusations exploding across the boxing world, many fans believe Rico exposed serious cracks in Usyk.
He has to stop. It's better to leave 1 hour before than 2 minutes after. Unfortunately, this is the truth. It concerns not just boxing. It concerns every single thing. It concerns you, it concerns me. It concerns every one of us. You can't earn all monies of the world. You can't beat all fighters of the world. But you need to take this decision. And
Turkey Usyk shocked the boxing world by revealing he had Rico Verhoeven comfortably ahead before the stoppage. While Usyk supporters celebrated the knockout, Turkey made it clear the ending felt wrong and even called for a rematch. His reaction instantly fueled claims that Rico was robbed of the biggest...
I get Rico 4 points more.
How did you have it? Rico
but Usyk was, to be clear, Usyk was knocking him out. But I want to see one round more.
What fight have you got for Rico Verhoeven?
Derek Chisora unleashed a furious reaction moments after the fight, insisting Rico Verhoeven was denied a fair ending against Oleksandr Usyk. Chisora openly backed the rematch and made it clear the result left a bad taste across the boxing world. His explosive comments instantly strengthened the growing belief
that was an early stoppage. They robbed that fucking guy.
What's next for Rico, do you think?
Okay, huh?
What do you think's next for Rico?
Dylan White. I think Rico should fight Dylan White. Huh?
Yeah, what about the rematch?
They got a rematch? No, but what's his name? What's the Turkish boy? What's his name?
Caballero.
He won't get his WBC. Be unfair. As you know what? Fuck him. We won the rematch.
Dave Caldwell raised serious concerns about Oleksandr Usyk's future, suggesting the heavyweight king no longer looks untouchable inside the ring. Rico Verhoeven pushed Usyk into deep waters and exposed weaknesses many believed never existed before. Following the controversial finish, critics are now questioning whether the Ukrainian legend is slowly reaching the end of his reign.
It doesn't happen that way. And they start losing fights. They start, we talk about tarnishing a legacy and they stay around too long. I think Usyk's in that bracket now, staying around too long. I want him to retire.
Don Charles openly questioned the referee's decision, revealing that the bell had already sounded before the fight was stopped. His reaction immediately sparked outrage among boxing fans, with many accusing officials of protecting Oleksandr Usyk from a potential defeat. The controversy grew even bigger as more experts began calling the ending suspicious and deeply unfair to Rico.
Like everybody saw, I thought this stoppage was, I'm a bit baffled because the bell had actually rung before the referee decided to wave the fight off, which is really bizarre, really unusual. I thought whether the referee panicked, whatever, I thought something went on there because the bell had rung. The guy was still on his feet. It was coherent, and I don't believe you can wave a fight off. The bell had rung.
When the referee came in, I wasn't dazzled or whatever.
Asterisk. Look, everybody saw. I thought this stoppage was. I'm still trying to. I'm a bit baffled because the bell had actually rung before the referee decided to wave the fight off, which is really bizarre, really unusual. I thought whether the referee panicked, whatever, I don't know, something went on there because the bell had rung. The guy was still on his feet. He was coherent. And I don't believe you can wave a fight off after the
witness. I was very, very surprised and shocked of what was unfolding in front of me. Round per round, you keep thinking any moment now Usyk is going to turn the screw, and it's one of those things, the nightmare that was unfolding in front of Usyk and in front of the millions watching around the world. And
Asterisk. When the referee came in, I wasn't dazzled or whatever. I was looking at the referee and why are you stopping? We're almost there. So it didn't make any sense to me. And then now looking back at it, even the bell went. Yeah, that's what I thought. And that's something he should be aware of. So, yeah, of course mistakes can be made, but then looking back.
If you didn't watch, you missed the biggest robbery, one of the biggest robberies, if not the biggest robbery in boxing history. If you did watch, you witnessed the biggest robbery in boxing history. This was the most diabolical, gut-wrenching, disappointing situations I've ever seen in the sport of boxing.
Rico Verhoeven made it clear he still cannot understand why the referee suddenly stepped in during the closing seconds of the round. The Dutch star insisted he was fully aware and ready to continue fighting while the bell had already sounded in the background. His comments immediately fueled fresh demands for the result to be overturned or officially reviewed. Asterisk.
Listen, I'm sure Mark Lyson's a nice guy and he does everything properly. We're all human. He's probably just made an error there. But it's definitely a premature stoppage because it was the end of the round. He's got a full minute to recover and he's on his feet. So yes, it's a very poor stoppage, especially when he was in the fight as well.
Spoke to Rico and he's not happy with putting up a valiant defeat. You can tell he's genuinely gutted. He said he's going to push for the rematch. Is that the direction you'd like to see him go? Turki Al-Sheikh seems keen on the rematch, and when he puts his mind to these things, they tend to get done.
Look, we'd love the rematch, and he's a great champion, Oleksandr Usyk. And let's not take anything away from his performance.
Asterisk Wade went straight at the referee and made the ending sound like a total embarrassment for boxing. In his eyes, Rico was not being saved. He was being robbed of a career-changing win. He believed Rico had pushed Usyk into deep trouble and was close to exposing the so-called best boxer in his own sport. That is why Wade treated the stoppage like a scandal. For him, the referee did not just end a fight. He damaged the credibility of the whole result. Asterisk.
For tonight.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about that stoppage. Were you aware the bell was going? Did you feel like it had gone? And how disappointed are you with it?
Nah, I heard that it was like 10 seconds to go. So I heard the click. So I was like, ooh, just like keep slipping and sliding and let's try to get through it and recover and then fight till the end for the 12. Because I thought like maybe after the 8 count we were like equal on the scorecard. I thought I was a little bit ahead, but maybe because of the 8 count it was pretty equal. So I thought like at least we got to fight till the end then. Even better for the crowd. Didn't get the opportunity.
From being around you in the media days leading up to this and all fight week, it felt like your self-belief was so strong that you kind of knew something that we didn't. Did that have any part of your success in the fight, that you just knew that you were good enough to get in there with Oleksandr Usyk?
100%. I don't care that the people didn't know, but I knew we had a good shot versus this guy.
People will be screaming about a rematch. I know Ajit Caballero will have something to say about that, but for you, it's just about the biggest fights, and if the rematch comes, the rematch will come.
Exactly. I just want the biggest fights. I showed that I can fight, that I can box. So.
Asterisk Rico made it clear that revenge is now the only thing on his mind. He believed he was close on the scorecards, maybe even slightly ahead, and only needed to survive those final seconds to reach round 12. But instead of getting that chance, the referee stepped in and left him feeling robbed of a proper ending. Rico also proved something bigger. He can box, he can compete, and he can trouble Usyk. That is why he wants the biggest fights, and the rematch is the one everyone wants. Asterisk.
That was an early stoppage. They robbed that fucking guy.
What's next for Rico, do you think?
Okay, huh?
What do you think's next for Rico?
Dylan White. I think Rico should fight Dylan White. Huh?
Yeah, what about the rematch?
They got a rematch? Nah, then, but what's his name? What's the Turkish boy? What's his name?
Caballero.
He won't get his WBC. You know, be unfair. As you know what? Fuck him. We won the rematch.
Derek, was that an off night, or has Usyk lost a step?
Usyk didn't lose a step, fellas. What you have to understand now, Usyk hasn't been in the ring for a while, so he didn't lose a step. Yeah. So what happened there was just things taking his time. You know, if he's fighting a real boxer, if he fights this guy again next time, he knocks him out.
Okay. Do you think he underestimated him?
I think he didn't respect him until he realized he was in round 11?
Yeah.
And he was losing. He was like...
You said they robbed him. Why do you think the ref stopped it?
That stoppage was wrong.
Do you think Usyk will take the rematch?
He's gonna have